Number 3, the law of diminishing returns. This is if one variable factor of production is increased while other factors of production stay fixed, then eventually you will get to the point where you will get diminishing returns. Okay, so the first worker comes along. This is workers, factor inputs, this is output here. Produces quite a lot. 2 workers work together, produce even more, 3 even more, and then diminishing returns set in, and eventually they will become negative. Now, they quite like this in exam, but when you reach your peak here, draw this marginal cost curve will be at its bottom, and then it will start to rise because we're becoming less efficient. Right, explain the difference between diminishing returns to a factor in the short run and returns to scale in the long run. The only difference is diminishing returns if you have one fixed factor of production. Returns to scale is when all factors are variable in size. Okay, so we can then draw a diagram of this. So average total cost curve, minimum efficient scale. Sorry, by the way, this is incorrect. Your minimum efficient scale occurs at the point where your average total, at the first point where your average total cost is at its lowest. Someone asked this question the other day. Productive efficiency is the bottom of the ATC curve, but the minimum efficient scale is the first point at the bottom of the ATC curve. To be quite honest, I don't really know why it's in the syllabus, but it is, so there it is. Okay, then we get decreasing returns to scale over here. So we draw a diagram like that, and you get a few marks for doing that. Increasing returns to scale means if you increase the factors of production by, say, 10%, then you'll get an increase in the output by, say, 20%. So an increasing factor inputs leads to a more than proportionate increase in factor outputs. Constant returns to scale is where it is proportional. So an increase in inputs is proportional to the increase in output, and decreasing returns to scale is where you increase in factor input leads to a less than proportional increase in output. Okay, so those are the definitions of those. These are clearly linked to economies of scale, which we do a bit later on in the course. Number 4.